In this video, you'll learn how to create a checklist in Microsoft Forms. We'll go step by step, keeping things simple and clear. So by the end, you'll know exactly how to build a checklist that people can quickly tick through when they fill out your form. First, make sure you're signed in to Microsoft Forms and that you've either created a new form or opened one you're already working on. You can use an existing form if you're adding a checklist to a bigger survey or quiz, or you can start fresh if this checklist is the main focus. Once you're looking at the form editing screen, you're in the right place to begin. With your form open, look for the option to add a new question. You'll see a button labeled Add New on the editing toolbar. Go ahead and click that. This is how you tell Microsoft Forms that you want to insert another question or item into your form. After you click Add New, you'll see a few different question types you can choose from. For a checklist, you'll want the choice question type. Click on Choice. This type of question is perfect for checklists because it lets you define a set of options and then control whether people can choose one or many of them. Now you'll see a blank question field and some empty option lines. In the question field, you can type a short description that explains what this checklist is for. For example, you might say, select all tasks you completed today or choose the items you need. This simple description helps people understand how they should use the checklist. Next, move down to the options. These will become the individual items on your checklist. Click into the first option box and type your first item, then click into the second box and type the next item, and so on. If you need more than the default number of options, use the button that lets you add another option and keep going until your full list is entered. Take a moment to make sure each item is clear and specific so people don't have to guess what it means when they're filling out the form. Right now, by default, a choice question usually expects only one answer. For a checklist, though, you want people to be able to select more than one item. To do that, look for the setting labeled Multiple Answers. This is often shown as a toggle switch under the question options. Click or tap that toggle to turn it on. Once multiple answers is enabled, this choice question behaves like a proper checklist. When someone fills out your form, they'll see checkboxes next to each item and they'll be able to select as many as they need instead of being forced to pick just one. At this point, your checklist is basically done. You can preview the form to make sure everything looks the way you expect. Check that the question text is clear, each item is listed correctly, and that you can select multiple options when you try it out. If something doesn't look right, just go back to the editor, adjust the wording, or add and remove items until you're happy with it. That's all there is to it. You've created a checklist in Microsoft Forms by adding a choice question, typing in your items, and turning on the multiple answers option so people can select several choices at once.